What is up, guys? This is GhostRobo, and we are chilling like a villain with Microbot episode 4. And actually, we are about to face a large villain. You can see we're in a very tiny level here as we resume our co-op action with Psychonaut 25. So there is a boss lurking in the shadows. We still have our 5 little upgrade joints. And you'll notice I've got some broccolis coming out of my butt, and that is our robotic flagellum that allows us to actually turn with a reasonable speed, reasonable control. I was complaining about that last episode, and my wish has been granted. I'm going 4 full max electron guns. Psychonaut is going, what we got there, 4 micro seekers going for some homing missile action. We're going full weapons ahead for this boss. The last one was kind of like a giant drill tank beast monster, so who knows what we will face this time. We're still in Blue World, the last level of the Blue Land, but I figured, hey, it's a boss, so we should definitely record this one. It looks like it's going to be a giant version of the Sperm Beast Spitter, and he's spitting mini versions of himself at us. There's no health meters here, so you kind of have no idea what kind of progress you're making. Last time, we thought the boss was dead numerous times, and he just wasn't. But with 4 hyper-fast electron guns, I think the strategy is very obvious, very plain, very simple. Just be a fire flame spitter and go right for the throat. It looks cooler and cooler as you upgrade your weapons and as you get more little slots for weapons, because your guy just looks more and more like a little fish, a little microorganism. Your little robot just becomes so very lifelike and so very cool. And again, it's just, I know I just sort of overzealously, adored the aesthetic last episode, but it really is very impressive, the atmosphere that the blue creates and just how much different it feels. We're almost in like a neon world, a glowy, glow stick version of Microbot, so different from the first game. And this is a very weird boss. He's kind of just bouncing around. And now it's up to Psychonaut to carry the torch, as I have died. We must wait another 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go! And just like the United States military, we're on the run. We're on the ground hitting hard with full force. Did you see that China has come up with a jet that is nearly... the screen is getting overwhelmingly crazy, and boom! Like that, we take care of the boss. China has come up with a jet that will rival the United States Air Force with their next iteration, and both of us die. Are you kidding me? Right there, we both die. No way. No way. You're joking. You are joking. How is that possible? We defeat the boss, and then we both die at the exact same time. It restarts us. Let's see. Are we going to have to face him again, or is it going to be kind and just leave it open for us? Who knows? We'll see. Nope. There he is again. Alright, so I think we're going to do some Back to the Future work here and make a little time warp and zoom right through, so just hang tight for a second. And boom, we took care of him once more, very quickly this time. He kind of pinned me into the corner. Not sure if you can see that at fast speed, but pinned me in the corner, and so I was able just to fully fire away. I don't think he was very happy that we were unwilling to mate with him and his sperm army, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, human body. We can't always be a pleaser, so now we are going to advance forth onto World 3, and who knows what visual pleasures it shall hold, or what weird enemies. I'm hoping it's just as different as World 2 is from 1, so cross your fingers as we enter the midsection, and it is green. Alright, I'm cool with green. I like green. The Hulk's green, Kermit the Frog's green. I used to have some green in my logo, and now we have little polyp things. My Psychonaut 25, my little co-op Microbot buddy, is green, and now there's polyps everywhere. Let's go back. Was there an upgrade station back here? Yes, there is. Let's upgrade and show you what we got. We do have some new things since last time. We picked up the life supporter here, which adds an extra health meter. The plasma shield, which is supposed to give you a little boost support, but it really didn't seem to do all that much for me, so I haven't been using it. And the sonic detonator, which drops mines behind you, which is only good if you're going to be playing a certain style, a certain pace. We still have the atom attractor to unlock, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. So who knows what those are going to be. I'm going to spend some cash here and upgrade some stuff. We did unlock virus. What is that? What does virus do? Let's see. A hack against enemy targeting code. Huh. I'm going to put it on. I don't know what it does, but I'm going to put it on. So we'll see. I think it's going to give us maybe an extra shield or something. Or get rid of enemy shields, or who knows what it's going to do, but we'll put it on and try. And then I'm going to show you guys the shields just so you can see what they look like. They didn't function very well for me before, but maybe if we go ahead and upgrade them a little bit. There we go. Got some better sonic deflectors. I'm going to put them on the front of my body, obviously, to protect me from, you know, enemies in front. And Psychonaut25, the green Microbot, on the right corner of your screen is equipping the sonic detonators for some mine-blasting power. The green world looks a lot like the blue world, but you'll notice that there's a slight hint of red and maroon in the background, creating, once again, a very cool atmospheric feel, and all the goo and gel and liquid and gross stuff in the background that's just flying all over and making my tummy gurgle. It's all super sweet and super awesome, and it's very crazy all of a sudden. As you can see, my shields aren't really doing much for me. I don't know, I don't feel like they are, but it's getting really crazy, and boom, just like that, we're both dead. I don't really like those shields. I've shown them to you. I feel like my duties are done. My obligation has been met, so I'm going to travel back to the upgrade station and get this handled, because I don't like those shields. So instead, I'm going to go back with all guns all the time. That's the American way. That is our way. And, you know, I am kind of secondarily addicted to Black Ops. A minor addiction, so we'll keep in pace and give us some guns. And the blue looks really cool against the green background. God, I hope you appreciate this visual aesthetic as much as I do, because between this and Lost in Shadows, my eyes have just been feasting on my TV screen. I did get a new TV recently. I before was playing on a 46-inch Samsung LCD 1080p, and I picked up a 1080p 40-inch Sony Bravia for some better black levels and for an extra TV to play, so I could always have my recording equipment connected for constant recording power. And I think in this situation, little green buddy, we're going to have to get moving, because it doesn't look like we're going to be able to contest against these enemies. It seems like we've found some foes who do not fight against us and are very tough to kill and injure us on contact, so we're going to have to avoid these balls of doom. Let's creep through this area, follow our map. We can go back and pick up some XP. Let's go grab some XP. There's a lot of extra pathways here. I mean, they're kind of obvious because you can bring up this map at any time. But what I do enjoy, blocked off. What I do enjoy, I got zoomed forward there super fast. What I do enjoy, if I can get this thought out, is that it gives you the option. If you want to keep looking for upgrades and keep adding XP, you can. Or if you just want to try to bust your way through, that's a viable option as well. And it seems like you could do okay with just these electron guns, or just with, you know, some of the starting weapons. You don't necessarily need the later stuff to be successful, which is good game design as far as I'm concerned. Let's see what power-up we are going to be picking up here. It is the Hydro Nuke. Yes, I've been looking for this one since the very beginning. Since episode 1, you heard talk of the Hydro Nuke, and now it looks like we may fully realize its true power here in episode 4. I made mention of this during my Lost in Shadow playthrough, but I want to ask Microbot fans the same question. How do you feel about excitement and pep versus sort of more of a calm and relaxed GhostRobo? You know, there's definitely some commentators whose little act or little thing is, you know, being crazy and being super hyped up. We need to go up here. Psychonaut, let's go. Move. I know you're collecting XP for us, but we gotta go. Some people have the whole super excited thing, and they get really excited. It's Microbot, we're fired up. And some people stay a little bit more low-key and just have this calm voice and soothe you to sleep with their dulcet tones. And the way I've gone, and the way I've operated so far is if I feel like I'm in the mood for being super jacked up, that's what we're gonna go with. And if I feel like I'm playing a game more like Microbot or Lost in Shadow that elicits more of a calm nature, that's what I'm gonna give you guys. And so it's more of a natural flow, natural feel based on the game. But I want to know how you feel about that, and which you like better, or if you don't really have a preference, or if you just want me to be my natural good old Robo Ego self. But let me know in the comments below either way as we acquire the liquid rocket booster. That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so now we're kind of blocked in. Where do we need to go? It looks like we have to go that way, but nothing is working. And I'm dead, so we're leaving it up to the green guy. He is doing a far better job than I have, than I am at, what do you want to say, navigating the human body. He would be a Psychonaut. You would make a much better microorganism, much better human cell protector than I would, as we acquire molecular acid. And I kind of like how scientific they got with this game. You know, they didn't call it rocket booster, they didn't call it, you know, big gun, or, you know, whatever. I mean, it all has a place in science somewhat, whether it's electron guns or molecular acid or flagellum, you know, rocket flagellum thrusters or whatever. You know, they did a really good job of making you feel like, hey, you really are in the human body, and so you better get used to it, you better like it, you better love it, you better kiss it, you better hug it. And I really am a fan of games that try to immerse you in such a way. It feels like indie game in the sense of a lot of the focus is on presentation and aesthetic, but it surely has a strong mechanic to back it up. And I was talking to Psychonaut, who we're going to have to get on here for a dual commentary someday soon, if we can pick up another mic or use my Blue Yeti in a different recording mode. I was talking to him about how, what were we talking about? We were talking about how this compares to Pixel Junk Shooter. Yeah. And I really actually like Microbot better than Pixel Junk Shooter. I know a lot of people love that game, and I'm a huge fan of the P-Junk series, Pixel Junk series. My favorite being, what was the first one called? I'm blanking here. Pixel Junk Monsters, Tower Defense. I like that one. My favorite Tower Defense game probably of all time. As we go to another upgrade station, do we have anything to upgrade? Not really. We're working on that molecular acid that irrigates a caustic and destructive fluid. Okay, so it's going to basically spit out some death goo. That's pretty exciting. I'm all about that. And the Hydro Nuke, oh no, that's the Sentry Drone, an orbiting protective. I didn't even know we picked this guy up. An orbiting protective drone. Where's the Hydro Nuke? I don't even see him on here. He's not even showing up yet. I don't know why. There he is. Okay, so he's part of this one. Hydro Nuke, a powerful radial bomb. Okay, I'm all about that when we can get it. I don't really know what this guy's doing for us, this virus, but it seems to be working. I've only died once this level, and that seems to be a pretty successful trip for me. So here we go. Let's try to finish off this world before the video wraps up. But yeah, if you had to pick between one or the other, I know obviously Pixel Junk Shooter's only on PS3, and I am still super excited about Pixel Junk Shooter 2 coming out this year. But if I had to pick between Microbot and PJ Shooter, I would have to go with Microbot because I like the aesthetic more, while Pixel Junk Shooter has that very cool, and we just keep picking up parts. Hydrojet, man, sorry for the distraction, but I'm just super impressed with how much this game has going on. Pixel Junk Shooter 2 has the effects of, what do you call it? You know, sort of a cartoony look, and the whole saving the little people, you know, mechanic, and there were some cool bosses, but this just has it beat. Way more atmospheric in my mind. I mean, I like the combat a lot more. I'm trying to figure out what this molecular, or not the molecular acid, what the little virus thing that we're using does. I don't understand how it's working. I guess it breaks the enemy shield, what it looks like. I don't know. Kind of makes sense. Where you have to go down and pick up more blue things for the Hydrojet and the Sentry Drone. It just seems like something that you should be able to press right trigger or left trigger to activate. And I don't know if I'm able to activate it. It looks like it's going down. I guess maybe when I press right trigger, it activates the shield or something that's. I have no idea exactly how it's working. To be honest, I can't figure it out 100%. But oh, what is this? Looks like a little, almost aquatic piece of ish there, as we try to get that buckyball up in the corner, which is sort of the mysterious pickup that does nothing for you except move you towards an achievement. I don't know. Let's see if we can open this flap up, and we can't. I don't really understand what's going on. Maybe if we activate our shield. No, that doesn't seem to work. Oh well, we have not collected all of them so far, so let's just keep going and try to reach the end of the level, because I know we are wrapping up here. You missed it. I don't think we had it on in episode 3, but there was a point where there was something with an eyeball that swallowed the both of us up, Greenbot and Bluebot, and it was kind of creepy. Liquid rocket boosters, we're getting closer to acquiring you. We do need to hurry up, Psychonaut, and finish this level before we reach the end of our time limit. I'm sad that I joined YouTube when I did, because if I would have joined a little bit earlier, I could have avoided the entirety of that whole limit thing. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh my gosh. A humongous beast. And I don't think we're going to have time to beat him this episode, so I want to thank you very much for watching. And until next time, we will see you later.